Good morning students. Class 8 chapter number 13 direct and inverse proportions exercise 13.1. In the previous video we have completed exercise 13.1 up to question number 4, question number 5 and question number 6 same, so try yourself. Now we discuss question number 7. In the question number 7, what is the given? Suppose 2 kg of sugar contain 9 multiply 10 to the power 6 crystals. इट्स मीन अगर हमारे पास 2 kg शुगर्स की क्वांटिटी है तो उसमें जो शुगर के पार्टिकल्स हैं उनकी काउंटिंग है 9 इंटू 10 की पावर 6 एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट इफ देयर इज 5 kg शुगर देन नंबर ऑफ शुगर पार्टिकल्स and if there is 1.2 kg sugar then number of particles. So we have to solve y2 and y3. Firstly, we observe that it is a variation direct or inverse, because if the quantity of sugar increases, then in the sugar number of particles, number of crystals present also increases. So it is a direct variation. It means direct proportions. अगर हम इनको सेम रेशियो में कंसीडर करें, it is called direct proportions. So using property of direct proportions, we can find out value of y2 and y3. So what is the procedure for direct proportions? x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2 is equal to x3 upon y3. The value of x1, y1, x2, y2 and it is x3 and it is y3. Now put the value 2 upon 9 multiply 10 to the power 6 is equal to 5 upon y2 is equal to 1.2 upon y3. So firstly we simplify these two fractions and just note down 2 upon 9 into 10 to the power 6 is equal to 5 upon y2. Cross multiply, so 2 multiply y2 is equal to 5 multiply 9 into 10 to the power 6. Now after calculation y2 is equal to 45 into 10 to the power 6 upon 2 and the value is 22.5 into 10 to the power 6. So it is the number of sugar crystal particles in 5 kg sugar. But in the chapter exponent we study that we can note down in a scientific notation, and in the scientific notation decimal comes after one digit. So answer is 2.25 multiply 10 to the power 7. So these are number of crystal particles in 5 kg sugar. So I sure this part is clear. Now we just find out number of crystal particles in 1.2 kg sugar. अगर हमारे पास 1.2 kg शुगर है तो उसमें कितने क्रिस्टल पार्टिकल्स प्रेजेंट होंगे? So for this we have to simplify first fraction and last fraction. It's mean 2 upon 9 multiply 10 to the power 6 is equal to 1.2 upon y3. Cross multiply 2 multiply y3 is equal to 1.2 multiply 9 multiply 10 to the power 6 and the value of y3 is 1.2 multiply 9 multiply 10 to the power 6 upon 2 and the value is 0.6. It's mean 5.4 multiply 10 to the power 6. So if there is 1.2 kg sugar, then number of particles are, number of crystal particles are 5.4 into 10 to the power 6. So I sure question number 7 is clear. Just note down. Okay students, now we discuss question number 8. In the question number 8, Rashmi has a road map with a scale of 1 centimeter representing 18 kilometer. यानी कि एक रोड मैप है जिसमें स्केल 1 सेंटीमीटर इज इक्वल टू 18 किलोमीटर। यानी कि किसी मैप पर अगर दो डॉट लगे हुए हैं और दोनों डॉट के बीच में अगर 1 सेंटीमीटर का गैप है तो इट्स मीन 1 सेंटीमीटर यानी कि 18 किलोमीटर। तो उन दो डॉट के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितनी पड़ी जाएगी? 18 किलोमीटर। यानी कि ऑन अ मैप अगर 1 सेंटीमीटर की डिस्टेंस रिप्रेजेंट हो रही है तो एक्चुअल में डिस्टेंस होगी 18 किलोमीटर। एंड इन दिस क्वेश्चन इट इज गिवन दैट इफ द एक्चुअल डिस्टेंस इज 72 किलोमीटर देन डिस्टेंस ऑन अ मैप वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट। तो वी कैन ऑब्जर्व दैट इफ डिस्टेंस ऑन अ मैप increases then actual distance also increases. So we use property of direct proportional. And what is the property of direct proportional? x1 upon y1 x and y is equal to x2 upon y2. It's mean 1 upon 18 is equal to x2 upon 72. And after cross multiply 18 multiply x2 is equal to 1 multiply 72, and after calculation x2 is equal to 4 centimeter. So we can say that if actual distance 72 kilometer then distance on a map is 4 centimeter. So I show question number 8 also clear, just note down. Okay students, now we discuss question number 9. In the question number 9, a 5 meter 60 centimeter high vertical pole cast a shadow 3 meter 20 centimeter long. Firstly, in this question there are two units, meter and centimeter. So we discuss the question in centimeter, and we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 5 meter is equal to 500 centimeter. It's mean 5 meter 60 centimeter is 560 centimeter. 5 meter 60 centimeter is can be written 560 centimeter. So similarly we can convert remaining units also. Now in this question what is given? In this question we discuss a pole and due to sunlight whose shadow is create. यानी कि ये पोल है और ये उसकी शेडो है. सो इन एट अ सेम टाइम अगर एक पोल की हाइट 560 सेंटीमीटर है तो उसकी शेडो की लंबाई 320 सेंटीमीटर क्रिएट होती है. यानी कि ये पोल की हाइट और ये शेडो की लंबाई. एंड इट इज गिवन दैट अगर हमारे पास एक पोल है उसी समय पर जिसकी हाइट है 10 मीटर 50 सेंटीमीटर, इट्स मीन 1050 सेंटीमीटर, then we have to find out length of the shadow. And if a pole whose length of the shadow is 500 centimeter यानी कि 5 meter, then we have to find out height of the pole. And we know that if height of the pole increases, अगर हम पोल की हाइट को इंक्रीज करें, then at the same time we can say that length of the shadow also increase. So we can study that these are direct proportions. And what is the property we use in a direct proportions? Yes, x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2 is equal to x3 upon y3. Now put the value 560 upon 320 is equal to 1050 upon y2 is equal to x3 upon 500. So firstly we note down these two fractions and simplify and find out value of y2. So 560 upon 320 is equal to 1050 upon y2. 0 से 0 cancel, cross multiply. 56 multiply y2 is equal to 1050 multiply 32. So value of y2 is equal to 1050 multiply 32 upon 56. 8 7 जा 56, 8 4 जा 32 एंड 7 से कटिंग करेंगे 1 50. So value is 600 centimeter. It's mean 6 meter. So we can say that अगर हमारे पास एक पोल की हाइट 10 मीटर 50 सेंटीमीटर है, then the shadow length is 6 meter. Now we have to calculate x3, and to find out value of x3 we use first and last fraction. Just note down 560 upon 320 is equal to x3 upon 500. 0 से 0 cancel out. So 32 multiply x3 is equal to 56 multiply 500. So value of x3 is equal to 56 multiply 500 upon 32. 8 4 ja 32, 8 7 ja 56, and it is 125. And now we have to multiply 875 centimeter. It's mean 8 meter and 75 centimeter. So अगर हमारे पास एक पोल है जिसकी शेडो की लंबाई 5 मीटर है, then the height of the pole is 8 meter and 75 centimeter. So I show question number 9 also clear. Just note down. Okay students, now question number 10. In the question number 10, a loaded truck travel 14 km in 25 minutes. It's mean if time taken is 25 minutes, then distance covered in kilometer is 14. And if the speed remains the same, how far can it travel in 5 hours? 5 hours mean 300 minutes. So we have to find out distance covered in 300 minutes. So अगर हम स्पीड को बिल्कुल कांस्टेंट कंसीडर करते हैं, then we know that if time taken is increases, then distance also increases. या हम कह सकते हैं कि distance increases, then time also increases. So we can use the property of direct proportions. And what is the procedure of direct proportions? x1 upon y1 is equal to x2 upon y2. It's mean 14 upon 25 is equal to x2 upon 300. So 25 multiply x2 is equal to 14 multiply 300, and the value of x2 is equal to 14 multiply 300 upon 25. 25 and 300. The value we obtained is 3 multiply 4. So 14 multiply 12, it's mean the value is 168 kilometer. So we can say that अगर speed remains the same, then in 6 hours, in 5 hours, distance covered is 168 kilometer. So I show question number 10 also clear. In the next video we continue exercise 13.2. Thank you very much.